Oh, I was just going live on YouTube, apologies. You guys are the cool guys, we all know that anyway. Zahida, James, how we doing? Surfer boy, yo! Appreciate the comments. YouTube, Insta, woo! Let's get this show on the road. So, today we will be going through a full body conditioning workout for you guys to enjoy at home. We're basically going to be breaking it down into 4 rudimentary or fundamental components. We're going to be looking at a push, a pull, a core or posterior chain, because remember, our core is not just our six-pack. Again, you look at Jacko's abs. Jacko's got a right set of abs on him, but he'll tell you that it's all about connecting the front, the back, and then the upper body with the lower body. So we have to have function within these as well. So push, pull, core, stroke, posterior chain, and then we're going to look at legs as well. So initially we're going to move through a little bit of mobility and basically priming central nervous system, getting the muscles nice and ready. And then we're going to keep it nice and short, nice and snappy for you guys to crack on and enjoy your Friday and take you through into the weekend. So 4 exercises, 4 rounds. In between exercises there'll be a 20-second break. There'll be 90 seconds in between rounds. And then other than that, just follow me and I will be taking you through it. So my name's Owen, Coach Owen at Performance OBJ. Thank you for coming on board. Let's get to it, shall we? So make sure you've got a bit of space. To start with, what we're going to do is go through a full body movement, i.e. a squat, but we're going to go squat with overhead reach. So we're going to be dropping down, combining mobility, strength through range. So in this position, oh, apologies YouTube, just messing around. Right. So to start with, standing upright, keeping my chest nice and proud. I'm going to try and keep my feet nice and flat to the ground. If you're struggling to go into the squat and you start lifting at the heel, you might need a little support underneath that heel. It would say that you've got tight ankles, tight Achilles, maybe soleus into play. Anyway, so from here we're going to be stood upright. We're going to go down into a squat, come up a quarter, then all the way down. So it's going to look like this. We're going to go all the way down, up, down, all the way up. So it's going to be 1 1/4 squats. We're going to do 10 of these. If you feel good when we're in that squat position, put some overhead movement in as well. I'll show you what I'm after. So overhead, down, all the way down, up to parallel, all the way down, all the way up. That's 1. So again, work to your range of motion. Don't feel like you need to do the full thing. Again, we need to be mindful that all our bodies tell a different story, so we just need to be kind to ourselves. First movements of the day. So we're going to do 10. 1 1/4 squats with overhead motion as well if you can. Wide position. So 3, 2, 1. We're going to go down, up, all the way down, all the way up. 1. Down, up, all the way down, all the way up. That's 2. Again, if you've got your arms overhead, really think about opening up through this mid-back, squeezing those shoulder blades together. Down, up, all the way down, all the way up. Good, that's 4. Again, feel free to move in and out of that position if you want. Down, up, all the way down, all the way up, halfway. Big breath at the top each time. Down, up, all the way down, all the way up. Good, 6. Down, up, all the way down, all the way up. Good, 7. Again, it might just be 90 degrees. You might just be here, down, but you can really feel that in your VMO, this teardrop muscle here. Good, 2 more. Down, up, all the way down, all the way up. Good. Final 1. Down, up, all the way down, all the way up. Good. So obviously a lot of you are stuck at home. You may not have access to weights or a load of space. So as long as you've got enough room to stand up and down, then you're absolutely fine. So from here we're going to go into a plank position and we're going to increase the amount of increase. We're going to incorporate a connection between upper body, lower body, driving shoulder blades, squeezing them together, elbows pointing backwards. So we're going to integrate the whole of the kinetic chain now. So, moving into this position. So it might look like a plank to start with, but I'm going to split my feet very slightly. You guys see that? So, plank position, screwing those elbows in. Again, split the feet, so now I can move over to one side, lift one arm up overhead, put that arm down, move over to the other side, overhead. Okay? So the fundamental position is like a plank position. We need to keep the core engaged, drawing that belly button in tight, glutes nice and squeezed, keeping them tight, and then that allows us to connect the force between upper and lower body through this, through the abdomen, the rectus abdominis, and then from there what we're going to do is incorporate that lateral movement. So move over to one side, overhead, back down, move over, overhead, back down. Okay? So we're going to do 10 total reps. Will this workout stay? Yes. So this workout will be live for 24 hours, but it'll be on YouTube indefinitely. Ruchi Kanathini. I absolutely butchered that, so apologies. So we're going to do 10 total reps. If you want to be in an all four position for this, overhead, like a bit of a bird dog position, that's absolutely fine. Okay? For those of you who want a bit more of a challenge, we're going to be hands on the ground, squeezing the bum tight, split the feet, move over to the left, right arm overhead, good, down, move over to the right, left arm overhead, that's 2, over to the left, right arm overhead, 3, good, 4, elbows squeeze, pointed back, 5, moving over, 6, good, keep pushing into the ground, stay active through the shoulders, 7, 8, good, 2 more, 9, good, last one, good, nice. So this has the benefit of 2 things at once. So this is priming us, keeping us nice and warm, moving through good planes of motion, and then from here, going overhead, squeezing that mid back together, really pulling it back together. Right, so we're going to get into the workout. 4 rounds, 4 exercises. So push to start with. So remember, everything is scalable. We can either scale up, scale down. Calisthenics is just about lever length, really. So when we're in these positions, think, how can I make it harder? Or if you're finding it tough, feel free to regress. Not a problem at all. So, I study English. Can you say hello to Valerie? Hello, Valerie. Right, so push to start with. If you want to challenge yourself, again, feel free to elevate feet on the chair. I'll be taking you through lots of things. So, here, elbows squeezing into the side, keeping nice and shoulder width. We're going to be doing 10, remember, 10 of everything. So, elbows nice and tight. Remember, good technique throughout. If you're on your knees, take your knees slightly further back, screw those elbows in, slowly down, driving up. Those of you who did the push session on Tuesday might still be a bit sore. JD Stones, if you're still here, I know you'll be sore. So, elbows tight. From here, we're going to go slowly down, 4 seconds down. 4, 3, 2, 1, push. That's 10. 4, 3, 2, 1, push. 9. Elbows tight, bum squeezed up. 4, 3, 2, 8. 4, 3, 2, 7. Good. 4, 3, 2, 6. 4, 3, 2, 5. Keep going. Good. Elbows tight. Glutes squeezed on. 4, 3, 2. Good. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze. 3 more. 4. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Good. 2 more. 4, 3, 2. Squeeze. Last one. 4, 3, 2, 1. Push. Good. Very good, guys. So that was the first push, and we're going to scale that. So don't feel like yes, JD. So if you feel that For example, that's too easy, don't worry. Remember, this is still the first round. So we're getting everything warm, getting everything moving. So, when we go into the next exercise, so we've done push, we're going to go into a bit of pull. So obviously it's very difficult to scale a pull when we're at home. So what we're thinking about is the engagement or recruitment of those muscles, particularly mid-back, shoulders, scapula, rhomboids. So how do we do that? So we're going to bring a little bit of posterior chain and pull. So when we're in this position, we're going to be on our front. I'll just move YouTube down. You guys see all right on here? Getting warm. That's right. So we're going to be here. I'm going to be face down or prone, and then I'm going to think about squeezing all my back muscles together. It's going to look like this. Okay? So Y position. I'm going to squeeze back down. So I'm integrating mid-back, rhomboids, posterior delt, glutes as well. So we're going to do 10 of these. Okay? If you want to make that slightly harder, you can do it on all fours, left and right. But say to start with, we'll build to that. So face down. Going to do 10 reps. Remember. So face down, prone position, Y, and then squeeze the bum together. So 3, 2, 1, 10. Good. 9. If you want to make it harder, don't rest in between. Just drop down. Don't go all the way to the floor. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, squeezing that mid back together. 3, 2, last one, squeeze. Good, nice guys. So again, hopefully that makes sense. We're trying to squeeze that musculature together, because again, our body doesn't know whether we're working against gravity, against the dumbbell, or whether we can create like an isometric contraction, like using those positions that we just did just there, like an isometric hold. So, don't lose tension in the core. Don't lose tension in the core, which results in an arch in the lower back. Close. Healy. Good. Right, so any questions, I'll try and answer them as we go. So, Superman, so that's pulling everything back. So we've done push, we've done a little bit of pull, so we're pulling that musculature back. Now we're going to go into obliques, so specific core, this lateral sling. So what we're going to do is we're going to be in this plank position, and we're going to drop one hip down, back to the centre, down to the other side, back to the centre. Because again, this is integrating a little bit of lateral movement or transverse rotation. So you're still pushing down into the ground. If you want to do that on all fours, on your elbows, you can do that. You see that? So I'm making a plank, rotate over one side, rotate over to the other side. We're going to do, so left and right is 1. Does that make sense? So you can either do it on all fours, here, moving over, or you can do it on your elbows, whichever feels most comfortable to you. If you want to make it harder, obviously, afterwards, feel free. Right, let's go. 10 reps, left and right is 1. So, I'm going to push into the ground, plank position. Bum squeeze tight. Drop one hip over, left, right. That's 1 rep. Left, right. 2. Left, right. Good, that's 3. Left, right. Good, that's 4. You can really feel this through your lats. That's 5. Good, keep going. 6. Over. 7. 8. I can feel this stretch going through my hip flexors, and I can feel it into my glutes as well. Good. 2 more. Last one. Again, keeping those glutes squeezed tight, transferring that force. Good, nice. So that is a really nice little stretch. I can feel that working through that whole lateral chain, lats into a bit of glute, hip flexor. All we're doing, keeping this front part of the body pushing the ground hard, and then from here we were able to create that lateral rotation or transverse rotation through the hips. Good. When you are in push-up position, where's the weight connected? Front or heel or palm? So think about when we're doing a push-up, I like to evenly distribute force because that then carries over to our handstand. I'm not trying to put all into my palm, and I'm not trying to put all in my fingers. I'm creating a definite push through the heel of my palm, but I'm trying to spread that load all the way over as much as I can. Good, side plank. So now we're going to go into legs. So remember in the warm-up when we did 1 1/4 squats, we're going to go into that now. On that last hyperextension, do you connect core before starting it? So when I was in that hyperextension, I was trying to keep my erectors, my lower back switched on, and my core all the time. But I'm just creating varying ranges of force. I'm going to go maximum squeeze to about 30%. Maximum, so 130, 130. I'm constantly keeping tension through the abs. I never go into like a fully flaccid position. Good. Right guys, so no need to. Right, let's go. We're going to go 1 1/4 squats like we did in the warm-up. I have to move you guys up a little bit. So don't worry about doing that overhead extension as well. We're going to do 1 1/4 squats. 10 reps. 3, 2, 1. So all the way down, up, all the way down, back up. That's 1. All the way down, up, down, 2. Down, up, all the way down, up, 3. Down, quarter, down, 4. 4. Down, up, down, 5. Down, up, down, 6. Down, up, down, 7. And I'm constantly squeezing my glutes, squeezing my quad. Down, 8. Good, 5 more. 5. 4. 3, 2, 1. Down, up, down, up. 2 more. Feel that burn. Oh. Good, last one. Down, up, down, all the way up. Woo. So hopefully that makes sense. I'm squeezing my glutes as much as I can in those positions because again, I'm creating the tension. There's no external load. Obviously, if you want to make something like this harder, do like single leg work, but that's enough. Like metabolically, I'm working quite hard. Good. So that is round 1 completed. So we've done push, pull, core, stroke posterior chain, and now legs. So we're going to have 90 seconds rest. I'll answer any questions now in between. Knees going out while squats, is this a good thing? So if you think about when you're squatting, if your knees are going excessively out, I would say that to me, a couple of things. You might have tightness on this lateral portion of the quad, so that's pulling, slight weakness in the adductor, but I'm really feeling it here, just above my knee on the inside of my leg, because that's the vastus medialis obliquus, VMO. So if you struggle with like jumper's knee or knee pain, it can be a weakness in that muscle, so that's a really good way of targeting that muscle. Some people saying they're feeling it in the shoulders. Right, can you show the hip? Okay, 10 on each leg. Ready, so find that position. I'm going to be here, feel that stretch over the back hip flexor. I'm going to be here. 10, 9, squeezing the glutes. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. Oh, toasty. Right, straight into that other leg, then we're done. Okay, so I'm doing the same thing I did, just swap legs. So bring that front knee forward, not putting that back knee down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep working. 4, 3, 2 more. 2, last one. Oh, woo! Oh, I am cooked. It is warm. It's a great work today, guys. Again, feel free to do more rounds. Push, pull, legs, core. 20 seconds in between exercises. 90 seconds rest between rounds. Again, feel free to work to your tolerance, work to your capability, apologies. But hopefully that gives you an idea. I mean, I feel like I've worked quite hard there. Hopefully you guys have too. So even during this time, we can continue to push ourselves and work towards our goals. So even in there, I was adding some elevated pipe push-up work, which works towards my goals, handstand push-ups. So you can still be building strength throughout this time, even without a gym. And in fact, calisthenics is like the ultimate vehicle by which we can be doing that. So, I've been Coach Owen, Performance OBJ, at Performance PERFORMANC OBJ. If you've got any questions about this workout, please feel free to put them in the comments or message me directly. I'm happy to answer questions regarding today or any other questions you have. It's meant to be sunny today here in the UK, so go out and get some vitamin D. Hello from Moscow. Hello. What's I don't know any Russian. Dobry utro. Do svidaniya. Really helps to strengthen your back. Yeah, absolutely. Nice, Timbo 611. The Timbo. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Any questions I've missed? Good luck. I feel that in my shoulders. Yeah, it's really testing, right? So remember, during this time throughout lockdown, you can become a member of the virtual classroom for literally £5 a month. Okay, and included, you can get a 7-day free pass, like a trial, no charge for you to go and enjoy. So literally go in, you can use it for 7 days, get the most out of it, but most people end up staying, and it is like, for £5, there's so much value in there. So go on schoolofcalisthenics.com, have a look at the options there. They've also got Handstand program, which is absolutely phenomenal. I think it's one of the best products, I'm not just saying this, one of the best programs they have done. Really awesome. Anyway, thank you very much for your time. I wish you guys don't go anywhere. I will see you next week. Remember, every day there is a workout, live workout. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So every weekday. They're all at 11 AM British summer time. So GMT +1. Apart from Tim's, which I think is 9:30 in the morning. So that's better for people who enjoy working out slightly earlier. But remember, everything is available for 24 hours on Instagram stories. If not, indefinitely on YouTube playlist. Okay? Yes, Esther Harding Serrano. Great workout as usual. I particularly enjoyed the one where you're holding the couch and raising legs. Brilliant, right? Hopefully you've taken a couple of bits away that you can apply in your own training. Really appreciate that. Yes, really feel it in your core and glutes. Right, thank you YouTube, you've been legends. I will see you guys next week, myself and the other coaches at the School of Calisthenics. Class dismissed. Right, where we can elicit the most amount of force. So when we're in a handstand, we can't do a handstand elbows pointing out. We need to be elbows wind in and then arms overhead. Okay, so we need a really strong stable base, and that's basically why we're always trying to do best practice when we're in these positions. Okay, so this time we're going to go into a side plank. We're going to do 10 seconds each side. So from here we're going to go, so elbow screwing in, moving out to the side. From here I'm going to push into the ground. I'm not slumping through here. We're going to do 10 seconds each side. So push the ground. If you want to make it harder, open with the arms. Again, just so you can see, if you want to make it easier, split the feet. If you want to make it harder, make yourself balance on top. Okay, so find a position. We're going to go for 10 seconds. Pushing the ground, open the arm. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. We're going to go straight into the other side. Make sure we're not coming out of here wonky. So again, do the same position you've just done, but on the other arm. Okay, so open up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Nice, guys. So we're going to go straight into the leg portion now. So this time, what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a narrow stance. So previously when we did the 1 1/4 squats, we give one exercise for front lever. Front lever, yeah, front lever is core. Core and integrating the ability to pull and connect the lower chain. Okay, so legs nice and close together. I'm going to go, so rather than being shoulder width, I'm going to go narrow. Okay, so 10 reps. Go for a normal squat, go for a wide squat, but I'm going to go for a narrow one. Okay, just changing things up. So 10 reps. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Down. 10. 9. Notice how I'm trying to get strong through plenty of range. 8. 7. Good. Squeezing those glutes. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. One more. Whew, and 1. Good. So that's round 2. Done. And notice how, even with a squat pattern, I'm trying to get stronger through a greater amount of range. Good luck to those who are fighting COVID-19. Well done. And again, by working out, we actually boost our immune system. So that's really positive. Just by doing something like this, free workout, getting the blood pumping, boosting that immunity. Right, so now I'm going to do a pike. So this is round 3. I'm going to put my feet on a chair. So I'm going to elevate my feet above my head. So when I'm in that bottom position, to make it harder. A couple of options, you can do the push-up or you can do the pike on the floor. I'm just going to elevate my feet for this one. James, I hope you are as well. These are for James. Good old James. Love you, big boy. Right, from here, I'm going to put my feet on this chair, but still, I'm not going to sacrifice form. I still need to keep those elbows wound up, as that gentleman asked a moment ago. Elbows nice and tight. I'm going to come down, forward on my hands, and I'm going to push so my ears finish in line with my biceps. Okay? 10 reps. Pick your poison. Let's go. So, I'm going to put my feet on the chair, screwing those elbows in. 10 reps. I'm going to fall forwards on my hands, pushing back in line with bicep. 10. 9. Push. 8. 7. 6. Good. 5. Working through full range. 4. 3. 2 more. 2. Last one. Woo. Woo. Toasty, right? 10 reps. Good. Well done, guys. So again, all we're showing is just by elevating the feet makes it a lot harder, right? So that's push. We go into pull now. I'm also going to show you a pull or posterior chain exercise using the chair. Okay, so I'll drag this chair in a little bit more. So remember, previously on the pull, we did the Superman Y position. We also did it from a plank. But now I'm going to pull on the chair. So I'm actively pulling, and then I'm going to take my legs into hyperextension. So work with what you've got. I used to do these on a coffee table. So if you lay face down on a coffee table, hang on to the front, squeeze the legs out back, I'll show you what I want. So, face down, squeezing the chair, 10, 9. So the gentleman who asked, or someone who asked about lever work, this is really good. This would be better for maybe back lever, but this would be beneficial, like this hyperextension, for the lower back and connecting glutes, lower back, and that whole posterior chain. Okay, so work with what you got. I'm not expecting you to go and drag a chair out. You may not have a chair, you may not have access to anything, but I've done these before on a coffee table. Lay face down on a coffee table, hang the legs over the back, squeeze. Okay, so whatever you've got. If not, feel free to go back to those Y, overhead Y, bird dogs. Okay, 10 reps. Let's go. So I'm going to hang on to the chair. You see that? Hanging onto the chair. Let my legs come down and squeeze my bum. So pulling on the chair. Good. 10 reps. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, 1. Whew. Now, it may look odd, but if you guys had a go at that, you can really feel that in your glutes, right? Lower back and in the glutes. Is it just the chest on the chair? Yeah. I'm basically just trying to keep my chest on the chair, and all the effort is pulling. So I'm actively pulling through my biceps on the chair, and I'm also creating tension by extending, creating a longer lever length. Hopefully that makes some sense. I mean, it looks like I'm getting romantic with the chair, but you can feel that in your glutes. Those are, if you did try that, let me know. Yeah, so Graham did it, or potentially did it on a table. You can do it on a table, coffee table, chair. Really good though, right? Yeah, bushproof, really good one. Value for money, that is a winner. So, now we're going to go into legs. We're going to go alternating lunge. So, left hand, right hand side. So I'm going to come towards you. I'm going to be stood upright. I'm going to lean out and then push back. But notice how, if you've got quite healthy knees, don't feel like you're limited to 90 degrees front and back. I feel quite confident, so I can come forwards and push back. Okay? So we're going to do alternating lunges now. You used to do this at work on a generator. Yes, David Sermon. My man. Really good exercise. Really good for lever work. Right. So here, I'm going to be leaning out, push back, out, push back. That's 1. We're going to do a total of 10. Okay? So feel free to change as you need, but for those of you who want a little challenge, 10 reps each leg. Ready? 3, 2, 1. 10. Big push. 10. 9. 9. 8. 8. Use those arms as balance. 7. 7. 6. 6. Keep going. 5. Feel the burn. 5. 4. 4. 3. 3. Good. 2 more. 2. 2. Good. Last one. 1. Oh, big push. Oh, and 1. Nice. Good. That's round 3 done. So we've got one more round after this. Grab some water if you need it. Good. Whew. Hyperextensions are good to help contribute to sorting out lower back pain. Yes, bushproof, my man. Maybe you are a man, maybe you're a woman. Apologies if I got that wrong. So if you've got lower back pain, it can be a tightness coming through erectors into glute max, glute med, and then pulling you out of position. If you've got tight hip flexors, again pulling you forwards, this is going to actively strengthen the antagonist, the opposing muscles. Right, so for this final round, again, if you don't feel like you've worked particularly hard, feel free to really go for it, and also feel free to think about making a mental note of these exercises, doing more sets, or taking this into your workout next week potentially. But what we're going to do, I'm going to make it hard for these ones. That's the plan anyway. So for this first exercise, the push, I'm going to have my feet on the chair, and I'm also going to create a slight deficit with yoga blocks. So I'm going to have my hands on yoga blocks, and that allows my head to fall forwards. Again, I know some of you, Haley and Rich, if you guys are watching, I know you guys have got parallettes. I know lots of you, JD, if you got your little push-up bars, you'll be able to do a deficit on those as well. Okay, but again, please work to your level. You can even incorporate a deficit just by putting your head here and then doing it on the floor. Okay, all of these are valid exercises. Just work to your level. Right, push. I'm going to have my feet on the chair. I'm going to use these as well. So I'm theoretically creating a false floor. So remember guys, 10 reps. Final round. Give me a boom if you're ready. Let's go. So Hands on the blocks. Up here, bum nice and high, elbows screwed in. I'm going to come forwards, push back. That's 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. Keep going. 4. 3. 2 more, guys. 2. Last one. Woo! That last one was a bit of a scorcher. I just had to remember that you guys were watching me, so I had to power through. Yes, JD makes a really good point there. You can use books, anything to help elevate you so you can create a little bit more strength through range, ultimately. Good. So, this time, again, remember for this pull section, pull in Y position. I'm going to go back to the bird dog on all fours, but you've got lots of options. Again, if you've got a resistance band, you could do some band pull aparts. That would be a more specific pull exercise, like this. But again, not everyone has got use of a band, so I'm not going to use a band. But if you do have one, feel free to use one. Okay, but think about pulling this musculature at the back together. Cool. Like this. So notice how I'm here, and then as I pull everything back, even with no weight, I can get everything activated. Okay? Hopefully that makes sense. So our body again reacts to the stimulus we place upon it. It doesn't know whether we're lifting a barbell, a dumbbell, or our own body weight. Cool. So here, I'm going to be in this plank position. I'm going to go opposite arm, opposite foot. That's going to be my option. So 10 on each side for me. Whatever you're doing, feel free to mix it up. Right, 10 reps. 3, 2, 1. 10. 10. 9. 9. Good. 8. 8. Whoo. 7. Ooh, balance. 7. 6. 6. 5. 5. 4. 4. 3. 3. Try and keep that quality. I'm getting tired. 2. 2. Last one. 1. Oh, that was hard. So I really like that one as well, because there's like a balance component to that. Central nervous system fires up. Have a vestibular system really having to work hard. Proprioception, again, working to connect that chain all the time. Because calisthenics, there's not often where we're just using one body part. We're integrating the whole damn human movement system. Cool. So push done, pull done. Now, I'm going to do a glute bridge for this one, because remember, talking about core and posterior chain. So my bum is going to be on the floor. So I'll show you a glute bridge, and then I'll show you how to make it harder if you guys want a harder variation. So, drop this down. So, glute bridge, glutes on, squeezing up, slowly down, keep that tension, squeeze up, slowly down. If you want to make it harder, elevate your feet. So you can either use yoga blocks, or a chair, coffee table, whatever you've got access to. So I'm going to have my feet on here. Okay? So squeezing the bum, pushing hard into the ground. And I'm going to be here, 10. And I'm not going to rest all the way. I'm going to come down halfway, squeeze up, 9. Okay? So either glute bridge on the floor, glute bridge on the chair, or any of the exercises we did before. Working on those hip touches or anything like that. Okay? So find your position, guys. Feet on the chair, pushing into the ground, squeezing those glutes. 3, 2, 1. 10. Good. Halfway down, squeeze. 9. Keep that tension. 8. Keep that tension. 7. Good. 6. Keep working. 5. Squeeze the glutes. 4. If you want to make this harder, go to a single leg. 3. 2. And 1. Woo! Good. So if you've got like tight hip flexors, this is really good at strengthening posterior chain, working that antagonistic muscle. But as I say, you may have missed it, but if you want to make something like that harder, you can move to a single leg position. Okay, so you're working single leg independently. So how many of you did the Tim's workout the other day on a pistol squat? If you want to do, so the final exercise is legs, and I'm going to do leg pulses. But what you could do, if you really feel confident, you can do pistol squats, you can do Cossack squats, you can do sissy squats, whatever challenges you. I'm going to do an alternating lunge pulse. I'll show you this. So, I'm going to be here, so stood upright, I'm going to leave one leg out, I'm going to be here, come back up, drop back in, 10, 9. So I'm never breaking traction, I'm constantly keeping that tension coming through VMO, keeping the glutes switched on. Right, so final exercise guys, let's be having you, working hard, final one of the day. Well, it is for me anyway, you guys might continue to do a few more rounds. Ooh, elevated single leg glute bridges with a parallel. James, you absolute savage. Cool, right, so legs, I'm going to be taking the left leg out first. I'm going to be coming all the way down, but I'm trying not to touch that back knee. I'm going to push up, 10, 9. I'm going to do like little pulses, okay? So like almost like that quarter squat we did before, okay? Feel free to pick whatever you want. Leg-wise, one of the quarter squats, narrow squats, conventional lunges. I'm going to do these. Twist from the side, please. Yes, Johnny Holt. I'll show those from the side now. So when I was in those hip twists, I'm here and I'm trying to rock over, squeeze, over, squeeze. So I can really feel a stretch coming through my lat because I'm basically corkscrewing open. Yes, the postman is due at this time. He comes every day when I'm doing the workout on the live. So excuse me if I keep looking out the window. Right. So next round, we're going to go pike push-up. So instead of push, James, these are for you. Right, pikes. So in a pike push-up, we're going to take that plank position. So plank position, and then we're going to walk feet up like this. So you can feel a stretch coming through your hamstrings. So that pike position, here, we're going to be from plank, walk the feet up. So remember the same thing, elbows nice and tight, we're going to come slowly down. Now our head is going to make the third point. Hand, and then our forehead is going to fall slightly forward of our palms. Not here, but fall forward, okay? So, let's go through that now. 10 reps, again, work to your capability. If you're struggling with a pike, either go back to a push-up or you can do one of these. So, you can control the eccentric, drop the knees, push up, back to the start. Drop, like slowly down, drop the knees, push back up. So if you're working towards that specific handstand strength, that'll be a good exercise. Okay? So 10 pike push-ups. From here. So elbows screwed to the side. Plank position, walking the feet towards our hands, elbows pointed backwards, 10 reps, okay? Fall forwards, push, finish with the ears between your biceps, 10. Fall forwards, push, 9. Forwards, 8. Forwards, 7. Keep elbows tight, 6. Feel this in your hamstrings. Good. 5. 4, working hard. Triceps working hard. 3. 2. One more. And 1. Whew, that's hard, right? Feel those in your triceps. Because our centre of mass is taken higher above our base of support, a really good exercise to keep you working hard. And then from there, I'm also integrating my hamstrings. So you can feel in that position. That's a great thing about calisthenics. When we're taking the hips high, we're all working the whole body. So you're not just isolating the shoulders, the whole body's working there. A little bit of active range through the hamstrings as well. Cool. So, pull section. We're going to go into those bird dogs that I mentioned on the previous round. Good work, JD. Feel like you're getting better at those. Excellent. So from here, I'm going to be on all fours. I'm going to take my opposite arm. I'm going to take my right arm and left foot out. Good. Squeeze. And then I'm going to do the opposite side. So left and right is 1. Okay? 10 total reps. So on all fours, I'm going to be squeezing my right arm and left leg, creating the longest shape I can. Back down. Change. Back down. Good. Hopefully that makes sense. Again, feel free to do that on the ground like we did in that first instance as well. 10 reps. Ready? 3, 2, 1. 10. 10. Squeezing the glutes. Make a long shape. 9. Notice how I'm not squeezing up. I'm making a long shape. 9. Keep pushing the ground. Good shape. 8. 8. Good. Connect that core. Draw belly button. 7. 7. Glutes on. Squeeze that tummy in. 6. 6. Pulling that shoulder back. Set it in the back position. 6. Good. Halfway. 5. Good. Long shape. 5. Opposite side. 4. 4. Good. Keep going. 3. 3. Good. 2 more. 2. 2. Long shape. Good. Last one. 1. Same on the other side. And 1. Woo. Toasty. I can really feel that. So a question there from John Nick 33. Why do we screw the elbows in? The reason we screw elbows in, because that helps wind up the fascia, which is the stabilizing structure for our shoulders. So we're trying to always create optimum positions